I now request Father Bala to escort the dignitaries to take their seats on the dais.
In a world that so often prizes perfection over flaws, embracing the broken may seem strange. Kintsugi, a 15th century Japanese practice of mending broken pottery with gold, is not just a method of repair, but also a philosophy. It is the belief that the breaks, cracks, and repairs become a valuable part of the history of an object rather than something to be hidden. That, in fact, the piece is more beautiful for having been broken.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Respected Principal, Reverend Dr. Charles Lestardo, SJ, Convener of Animum 2022, Father Bala, Campus Minister, Father Praveen, Head of Golden Jubilee Celebrations, Mr. Vinay Kambipura, members of the jury, Ms. Rachel David, Mr. Rajesh P.I., and Dr. Ashwini N.V., Registrar Ms. Nirmala Joseph, Vice Principal Dr. Raja Jeba Singh, Student Governor Dr. Premal D'Souza, HODs of the BCom and BBA departments, faculty coordinators, teaching and non-teaching staff, participants, and our fellow Josephites. A very warm welcome to Animum 2022. I am Tony.
And I am Aisri.
And we are your MCs for today. Maya Angelou once said, "There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you." And what better way to tell one story than through cinema? Animum 2022 has at its heart the objective of providing students with a platform to make their stories heard.
The theme for this year, Mental Health Among Emerging Adults, recognizes the importance of acknowledging mental health issues among adolescents and young adults. By making a concerted effort to spread mental health awareness through Animum, we can work to destigmatize how we think about, approach, and identify mental health issues in our society. Since its inception, SJCC has given equal importance to academic excellence, character formation, and social concern, the three objectives of Jesuit education. As a part of character formation, this film festival is a perfect platform to promote mental health awareness.
Prayer comes from the heart. It goes beyond our minds and takes place in the deepest recesses of our souls. Let us now begin today's event on an auspicious note by invoking the blessings of the Almighty with the rendition of a prayer song by Serenade Chorale.
Be changed, renewed, flowing
Thank you, Serenata Chorale, for leading us in prayer with our beautiful song. Light is the symbol of prosperity, truth, and brightness. The lighting of the lamp symbolizes the passing of knowledge and the igniting of the souls of young minds with the ideals of compassion and care. I now request Father Bala to escort the dignitaries to light the lamp. I request Father Bala, convener of Animum 2022, to address the gathering.
The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell and a hell of heaven. By John Milton. Respected Father Principal Charles Lasrado, Vice Principal Raja Jabbar Singh Sir, respected jury members, Rajesh Sir, Ashwini Ma'am and Rachel Ma'am, and HODs, staff, students, and in a very, very special way, participants of Animum Film Festival. A very, very good morning and warm welcome to this festival. St. Joseph's College of Commerce stood tall and as a perfect example in forming young students in the area of academic excellence, social concern, and character formation. And as an independent college, it has set a remarkable destination of forming young women and men for greater good of the society. And as we celebrate 50 years of Golden Jubilee, we are very proud as an institute for the contribution we have made to the society. And in preparation to this Golden Jubilee, we have organized series of events. And as part of character formation, the counseling department was asked to focus on mental health awareness. And when we were told to conduct a program, we as a team were given, I would like to place and I would like to explain this as an anecdote or an analogy. We were given, or we had just a twine or a thread in our hands. We have a theme, we have a goal. And we did not know how to achieve this goal. We were confused, we had lots of ideas, lots of discussions. Then we, as a team, when we sat together, we tried to understand both the challenges and the strengths that these younger adults have in their hand. Some of the challenges, student mental health continues to be a concern in all our campuses across the country. And supporting our students growing in mental health needs is a priority. That's what we have thought. 75% of lifetime mental illnesses are diagnosed by the age of 24. This is what is told by the World Health Organization. College students are prone to stress, anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Living away from home for the first time for many of them, forming new relationships, and worrying about classwork all impact their mental health. But the good news is that our younger people are more open to discuss on mental health and to share their experiences. Over time, open dialogue and creating safe spaces for students to discuss their mental health needs can break down the stigma surrounding mental health and help more young people get the help they need sooner. Thus, combining both these challenges and strengths is born Animum, the short film festival. We wanted to make use of the strengths and talents of these younger people, address these talents, and normalize this stigma, especially towards the care of the mental health. That's when we have thought of organizing this short film festival. Slowly, to that thread, the flowers started coming, twining up. Different ideas came in, and when we have extended this invitation, we had an overwhelming response of 81 participants from across India participated to this film festival. We are proud to say that. And from these 81, 50 participants have submitted their videos. Yes, 50 participants across India. And after the first screening, it was very, very difficult for us to choose the best ones. And we chose 17 best from all of these 50, which will be screened today. They contain many interesting themes. They convey lots of messages, their experiences, and what they have been through, and their message to this younger generation. And their contribution in their own way to this mental health awareness. Therefore, me standing on behalf of our college and principal and my team, we are very proud to announce this short film festival for the final round of screening today. And we are very, very happy that we have esteemed guests among us. Starting with Miss Rachel. She's an actress. And you should continue to clap, because when I say she's our own alumni of our own campus. Most welcome, ma'am. Next to her is Miss Ashwini. She's my professor. I'm proud to say that. I still remember some of the skills that she has taught us. And she's a very well-renowned mental health expert. And she has dedicated her life in this area. And she's, again, very important person and fit for this jury. She will be speaking also to us about the mental health awareness towards the end, after the screening. Thank you and welcome, ma'am. Of course, welcome address will be there by the MCs, but then as a convener, I just want to welcome in a very special way Rajesh sir also. And he's a psychodrama artist working and dedicating his life for many years. We will be hearing about all the 3 jury members. Thank you so much for coming. And this has been possible, all this, through the constant encouragement of our principal, vice principals, registrar, jubilee committee, and all of you students, my staff, and the participant. Most welcome to you. Enjoy this Animum Fest. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. That was truly insightful.
Our first jury for the day, Miss Rachel David, is an actress who has worked predominantly in the Malayalam film industry and recently made her debut in the Kannada film industry. She made her debut in 2019 alongside Pranav Mohanlal and is most famously known for her role in the movie Love Mocktail 2. Born in Bangalore, she did her schooling in Bishop Cotton Girls and went on to pursue her graduation from our very own SJCC. It is an honor to have you with us, ma'am. May I now request our principal to welcome Ms. Rachel David.
Moving on to the second member of the jury, we have Mr. Rajesh P.I. Mr. Rajesh is an actor and an assistant director. He has acted in over 8 films and 1 web series across different languages, mainly Kannada and Malayalam. Being a theatre trainer, facilitator, and a wellness coach, he has trained thousands of participants over the last 29 years. He is the founder of an initiative called the Actors Collective and was awarded a plaque of recognition from the Governor of Karnataka, Dr. Hansraj Bharadwaj, in recognition of his dedicated service as a theatre teacher, imparting immense knowledge and values to students and molding them into responsible citizens. It is an honor to have you with us here, sir. May I now request Father Bala to welcome Mr. Rajesh P.I.
Moving on to our third member of the jury, we have Dr. Ashwini NV. Dr. Ashwini NV is the founder director of Mukta Foundation, an organization committed to prevent interpersonal violence and promote mental health. She was recognized as one of the 100 leaders under 30 from across the globe for her idea titled Focus Formula to Foster Mental Health in Low and Middle Income Countries at St. Gallen Symposium, Switzerland in May 2015. Mukta Foundation was appreciated by Nobel Peace Prize winner Kailash Satyarthi. In the year 2019, she directed a campaign titled Child Safety, National Priority, where she traveled non-stop up to 90 days from January 1st to April 1st, 2019 to all the 29 states and 3 union territories to conduct over 150 training sessions on prevention of child sexual abuse, thereby becoming the first person to have done this consecutively in the country. We are delighted to have you with us, ma'am. May I now request Principal Dr. Raja Jeba Singh to welcome Dr. Ashwini NV.
Integrity, insight, and inclusiveness are the 3 essential qualities of leadership. Our principal is perhaps the best embodiment of these qualities. Animum 2022 would not have been possible without the support and encouragement of our beloved principal, Reverend Dr. Charles Lazardo, SJ. Father has always been enthusiastic towards the development of his children mentally, socially, culturally, and academically. I now request Father to address the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Have you heard the word ASICS? ASICS? Yes? Yes, tell me. Okay, company, what product? A shoes product. Okay. ASICS, it is an acronym for Anima Sana in Corpo Sana. That is, sound mind in a or sane mind in a sound body. Okay, a sound mind in a sound body, whatever you can call it, because it is in Latin. The shoe company is the acronym ASICS. Now, we all know how important is the mental health, especially after or during and after COVID-19. And it is coming up all the more these days, these months, the importance of mental health. And therefore, it is very appropriate that our counseling department has come up with a very creative way of bringing awareness of mental health through the media of movies, short films. So before running up to this event, last couple of days, there has been Animum'22 at the entrance of the college. And every day, students are invited to write how do they feel and what is their state of mind. And very interesting to see the varieties of reactions and varieties of emotions and varieties of thoughts and feelings expressed in that tree. And now Animum Fest is also a bigger expression of one's mental well-being and help to how to address some of the issues. Now, as Father Bala has already said, about 50 entries were received in hard form, out of which we wanted to select 10. The screening committee found it very difficult to stop at 10. Then ultimately 17 were shortlisted, and now we have expert jury with us in the person of Ms. Rachel, Dr. Ashwini, and Mr. Rajesh. And it is going to be a tough time for them to select the best among the best. So I wish them all the best. And some of the those who submitted the entries are here. So you will be crossing your fingers. All the 17 of you did wonderful work. And later on, the jury will express their positive vibes on the movie or your creation. So wish you all the best, and all the viewers of the movies all the best, and have a fruitful time throughout the day. May God bless you all.
Thank you, Father, for those wonderful words. I now request our first jury member, Ms. Rachel David, to address the gathering.
So I joined St. Joseph's in the year 2014, graduated in 2017. And in my 3 years here, never have I stood on this stage, held a mic, or addressed an audience, because I was the kind that would always shy away. But I guess it had to be my turn someday, and here I am today. Thank you, Father Charles. Thank you, Asang ma'am, for having me here today. Good morning to all the respected dignitaries on the dais, my teachers, and my fellow Josephites. What an honor it is to be here celebrating the Golden Jubilee with you all today. I've bunked first half of shoot just to be here with you all today. Quite ironic, because you're always looking for ways to skip a seminar to go watch a movie. But I would do anything to come back to school and college, because once you're in the real world, your troubles are real. So this was my safe space. St. Joseph's made me who I am today, and I'm forever grateful to the management and my teachers. So after I graduated from St. Joseph's, I decided to pursue acting, and I went to Mumbai, and I joined Anupam Kher's Actor Prepares, because clearly science and commerce didn't work for me. So after I finished my course in Mumbai, I decided to start giving auditions, and that's how I landed my first project in Malayalam. Being an outsider, it was definitely difficult because I didn't know how the industry works. I didn't know where my life was headed. But today I stand here very proudly saying that there is nothing else that gives me joy than standing in front of the camera and listening to the words lights, camera, and action. But I will not sugarcoat things either. The journey hasn't been easy for sure. The rejections, success, failures, criticism, social media, trolls, all of a sudden got so real for me. And life wasn't as fancy or glamorous as I thought it would be. Because everything was a third-person perspective for me from the outside. The journey has been difficult, is very difficult, I must say. But I am learning with experience and as time goes by to be a better person, personally as well as professionally. But if it wasn't for my friends and family, I wouldn't be standing here today. The support they've given me during my darkest times have been a pillar of strength, and which is why I do what I love today. So mental health among emerging young adults. We live in a time and age where talking about mental health is no longer taboo. And I must say, we're the privileged lot to get help whenever we want. We have counselors, we have our mentors, we have experts in the field. And I must say, college is a very safe environment, but also a very vulnerable place to be. As young adults, we do battle issues like depression, career choices, I don't know, like so many personal problems that, probably you cannot talk to someone else about. But I feel like it's important to address this, and what best way to address this through short films. Also, we live in a time and age where entertainment, and more specifically cinema, is one of the largest and fastest mediums through which we can get a message or story across to anyone across the world, to the common man. So it is important that we talk about relevant issues like this, like mental health. So I must appreciate the student council, the teachers, and the management for taking such a great initiative to talk about important messages like this through mediums such as short films. And I wish all the participants all the best of luck. I'm looking forward to looking at your work. And that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you for inspiring us with your words, ma'am.
I now request Convener Father Bala to escort our dignitaries to take their seats amidst the audience as we begin with the screening of the short films.
You have the schedule.
Dignitaries and students, please note, we shall begin with screening of the films from the public category, followed by which we'll have the members of the jury interacting with the audience, and then we shall end with screening of the films under the student category. We'll be having a short lunch break from 1:15 to 2 p.m. We'll have food near the football ground, and you can go to the canteen as well. Without further delay, I would like to call upon Mr. Shravan Abraham to take us through the criteria and the rules and regulations of the screening.
Good morning, respected jury members, participants, and audience of Animum Short Film Festival 2022. We were excited to receive an overwhelming number of responses from all over India for Animum Short Film Festival 2022. Participants from around the country submitted their short films on the theme for this year, which is mental health among emerging adults. We received a total of 50 submissions, like Father Bala mentioned, in 2 categories, which is the public category and the student category. On 1st November, we invited an external jury who shortlisted 17 short films for the final round after much deliberation. Today, each of these films will be judged and scored based on the following 5 criteria. Theme, 10 points. Story, 10 points. Creativity, 10 points. Impact, 10 points. And finally, cinematography, 10 points. Submissions can thus be awarded a total score of 50 points. Apart from the winner and runner-up prize in the student category and the winner in the public category, we also have a few special awards. These are Best Portrayal of the Theme, Best Cinematography, and finally, Jury's Choice Award. I wish all the teams the very best. Thank you.
We shall now begin with the screening of the films under the public category. Up first, we have Chaya, The Shadow. Students, I request all of you to please maintain silence as we begin with the screening of the films. Okay, so after every movie, 5 to 30 minutes, 2 minutes picture. Yeah.
Dude, open up, man. It's okay, things happen. Boy.
I think I have depression, man.
It's good to be single like you. No tension, no drama, nothing.
Dude, I think you're overusing the word depression, alright? Where are you going?
Nothing. She just called me. She wants to sort some things out. I leave. Oh, remember, don't forget to get some sleep, okay?
It's a producer. Pick up. Hello. Yes, sir, that's me, yes. The short film, yes. 45 minutes, sir. Yes. $25 minutes, so reducing it to 25 minutes can affect the storyline. Wants to make the movie 25 minutes, dude. Just do it, man. You're getting the money now. Just do it. But we get the money, right? Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't want to do it, dude. Hey, just do it, man. You're getting the money now. Just do it. Hey, bro. It's fine. No, you're getting a call. God. It's my boss. Hello. Hi, sir.
Yeah, you can keep your eye, Vinny. Have you been working or not? I'm not received a single report from you. Stop playing with me, Vinny. I've heard enough of your reasons. If I don't get the reports in the next 5 minutes, we'll be talking to the HR department directly.
I'm working on it. I'll give it to you a chance.
Listen, man, if you're not interested in this job, just tell me. Why are you sucking my blood here? You've got hundreds of applicants for your positions. Just quit the job and then go beg on the roads like the so-called writers. That's what you call yourselves, no? Also, you'll be working this weekend as well.
Sir. Can't. Where are you going, bro? Going to die, dude. What?
So you're telling me the producer will pitch in more money if you reduce the duration of the movie?
Yeah.
And you agreed to it? Had to, man. I discussed with Chaya also. He was like, if money is coming in, then it's good.
Money? You already have a job to get the money.
I don't think I'll have that anymore, man.
Why? What happened now?
So that guy called me and he was telling some random thing and he almost got on my nerve. I didn't do anything because Chaya was there. He calmed me down.
Dude, who's Chaya?
Chaya, man, my roommate. Right?
Then why haven't we met him?
Dude, we chilled together that day.
Bro, but you live alone. Are you imagining stuff?
My God, no, dude. No, man. Every time, dude.
Chill, dude. It's not your first time imagining stuff.
Dude, I'm not imagining things. Nishant has seen him.
Then call and prove it.
Yeah, I will. One second.
Vinny, what is it?
Dude, you know Chaya, right?
What? Who's Chaya?
My roommate Chaya, obviously.
I don't know any Chaya with me before.
What?
Chill. It's not the first time. But this time, you gotta come out of the shell.
And to come out of the shell, you need to break it.
Vinny?
I should just finish it.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
Nothing, just came to check on you. Felt like you called.
Who are you, man?
I'm Chaya, dude. You're Chaya. My Chaya. My shadow. What?
Nothing, good. Give me a hug.
You finally broke the shell, huh? Too much of blood, huh?
What blood?
Come on, let's take a selfie.
Sure. Yeah.
I swear to God, Vinny, I'm done with things because, you know. What's with that blood all over your face? And there's your roommate.
Roommate, you know Chaya? You can see. Why didn't you say when I called?
Dignitaries and students, please note, the film we just saw is titled Chaya, The Shadow. What does it mean to be a schizophrenic? To not know the difference between reality and imagination. Every thought is a battle. Every breath is a war. Through the film, we get a sneak peek into the life, or perhaps 6 minutes of the life of Vinny, an aspiring filmmaker, but works rather an unpleasant job to make a living, and the consequences he faces, and the choice he makes. Up next, we have world's best psychiatrist. Okay, go ahead.
Up next, we have world's...
Action.
Big hi to our viewers. இன்னைக்கு அக்டோபர் 10 வேர்ல்ட் மென்டல் ஹெல்த் டேன்றதுனால நம்ம ஷோக்கு யார் வந்திருக்காங்கன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டாக்டர் மணிஷ் சந்தர் தான் வந்திருக்காரு. ஸோ லெட்ஸ் கெட் இன்டு தி ஷோ.
Judges, please know this is world's best psychiatrist.
டாக்டர், நீங்க சொல்லுங்க, யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ் மத்தியில மென்டல் இல்னஸ் பத்தின அவேர்னஸ் எப்படி இருக்கு? அதை அவங்க எப்படி பார்க்கறாங்க?
யூத் அண்ட் மென்டல் ஹெல்த் இது ரெண்டுத்துக்கும் ரொம்ப டீப் கனெக்ஷன் இருக்கு. டீனேஜ் மை எமோஷன் பிளேஸ் ஃபுட்பால் இன் அவர் லைஃப். அந்த ஏஜில் நம்ம பண்ணுற செயல், நம்ம எடுக்கிற டிசிஷன்ஸ், இதெல்லாம் தான் நம்ம ஃப்யூச்சரை டிசைட் பண்ணுது. அந்த ஏஜில் லவ்னால ஒரு மிஸ் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்ஸ், ஃபைட்ஸ் டியூ டு பொசசிவ்னஸ், இதெல்லாம் மென்டல் ஹெல்த்தை ரொம்ப பெரிய இம்பேக்ட் ஏற்படுத்துது. I just want to share a story, a real one. Let's think of a couple's argument. Hello, baby. எனக்கு இந்த ஃபோட்டோவில் அழகாக இருந்த.
தேங்க்ஸ் பேபி.
சரி, உன் பக்கத்தில் ஒரு பையன் இருக்கான்ல, அவன் யாரு?
ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டியா? திருந்தவே மாட்டியா நீ?
என்னடி நான் இவ்வளோ பொறுமையாக கேட்குறேன், நீ கோவப்படுற? யாரையா?
என் ஃப்ரெண்டு. அதுக்கு என்ன இப்போ?
ஃப்ரெண்டுன்னா தள்ளி நிற்க வேண்டியது தானே, ஏன் பள்ளி மாதிரி ஓட்டிட்டு இருக்கான்?
ஏய், உனக்கு அவ்வளோதான் மரியாதை. எச்ச மாதிரி பேசுற.
யாரு எச்ச? நீ பண்ற தண்ணி எச்ச. உனக்கு ஒருத்தர் இருக்கா தெரியுதுல, அப்படின்னா மசருக்கா பக்கத்தில் போய் நிற்கிற, தள்ளி நிற்க வேண்டியது தானே. ட்ரெஸ் வேற தொடையாக்குள்ள தெரியுற மாதிரி சிங்கமா. யாரு நீங்களா? அப்படி உங்க அப்பா அம்மா சான் பிரான்சிஸ்கோல வந்த மாதிரி சீனா போடுற.
ஏய், டூ மச். இதோட நிறுத்திக்கோ. நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன்னு எனக்கே தெரியாது.
என்னடி பண்ணுவேன்? என்னடி பண்ணுவா?
சீ, நீலாம் ஏன்டா பிறந்த? எங்கேயாவது போய் செத்துடலாம்ல. உன்கிட்ட திட்டு வாங்க தான் எங்க வீட்டில் என்ன பெத்து போட்டாங்களா? இனிமேல் லவ் கிவன் வந்த செக்.
ஏய் மெர்லின், ஏய் I'll just explain you with this experiment. So, let's take some water, okay? Depression, anxiety, angry, happiness, and sorrow. இது எல்லாமே. When you pour all these things in a glass of water for a certain amount, obviously the glass can hold on. But there are two ways where you can worsen the situation. One is overload of these things, all these unwanted things. When it reaches its limit, You have to stop thinking of that. Otherwise, wait. Otherwise, you cannot decide the direction of flow. Another way to get the situation completely worsen is, even if the glass is filled with half of the water, if your mind is not stable, you will be not under your control. And that day, he proved this experiment. அவன் அத்தனை டைம் கால் பண்ணியும் அவன் ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணல. அதுக்கு அவன் எடுத்த முடிவு, But then, suddenly அவன் வேர்ல்ட்ஸ் பெஸ்ட் சைக்காட்ரிஸ்ட்டை மீட் பண்ணான்.
வேர்ல்ட்லே பெஸ்ட்டா? யார் டாக்டர் அது?
Yes, the world's best psychiatrist is here. Mirror. நீங்கள் டவுனாக இருக்கிறப்போ ஒரு கண்ணாடி முன்னாடி போய் நின்று ஒரு நிமிஷம் யோசிங்க. It will take care of you. இப்போ நீ பண்ண வேண்டியதெல்லாம் just wait.
சாரி பேபி, கோவத்தில் ஏதோ பேசிட்டேன்.
I'm sorry, man. I love you. Thanks. So, when you feel down, go and meet Mr. Mirror. Because Mirror is the best psychiatrist in the world. And last time, ஒன்று சொல்லி முடிச்சுக்கிறேன். Mental health, it's not a destination. It's a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going.
Hello. Judges and participants, please note, the film that we just watched is titled World's Best Psychiatrist, a talk show between a psychiatrist and an interviewer which takes the audience through a story, and the message that we saw was that the mirror is the best psychiatrist.
Dignitaries and students, please note, the next film is titled Pattam.
അവൻ്റെ ലൈഫ് അല്ലേ ലൈഫ്
ദുബായിൽ ജോലി, കാറ്, അല്ലാണ്ടല്ലേ ഇപ്പൊ അവനിക്ക്.
എന്താല്ലേ ലൈഫ്.
ദുബായ് ചെന്ന നമ്മളെയൊക്കെ വിളിക്കണോട്ടാ.
മതിയടാ, പൊക്കി പൊക്കി താഴല്ലേ, നീയൊക്കെ എടുത്തന്നെ കയറണല്ലേ. കളിയടാ.
എടാ എനിക്ക് ശരിക്കും ഇഷ്ടമുണ്ടായിട്ട് തന്നെയാണോ നീ പോകുന്നത്?
അതെന്താണ് മച്ചു അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ടോക്ക്?
അതല്ലടാ, എനിക്ക് ശരിക്കും ഇഷ്ടമുണ്ടായിട്ട് തന്നെയാണ് നീ പോകുന്നത്, അതോ ജസ്റ്റ് കിട്ടിയോണ്ട് പോണേനാ?
ചെക്കൻ കുറച്ചായിട്ട് ലോസ്റ്റാണ്, നീ അത് മൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യണ്ട. എനിക്ക് മൂടില്ല, ബാക്കിയുള്ളവർ മൂടാളാണ്ട് നീ കളിച്ചേ.
എന്റെ മോനെ ആയിരിക്കും എന്റെ കളിക്കണ, നമ്മുടെ ബ്ലാക്ക് അല്ലടാ വൈറ്റ്.
എനിക്ക് അവനെ തന്നെ തിരിച്ചറിയണില്ല, പിന്നെയാണ് പോയിന്റ് തിരിച്ചറിയാൻ പോണത്.
എടാ എന്താണ്, നിനക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും പ്രശ്നമില്ല?
എടാ എന്തെങ്കിലും നീ പറയടാ, നമുക്ക് കുറച്ച് ദിവസമായി ശ്രദ്ധിക്കണം.
എടാ എനിക്കൊന്നുമില്ല.
എന്താണ്, നിനക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും ഇടങ്ങേറുണ്ടാ?
നിനക്കൊന്നും പറഞ്ഞാൽ മനസ്സിലാവില്ല, എനിക്കൊന്നുമില്ല.
എടാ എന്താണ് സീൻ, എന്താണ് എന്താന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ. അവന് കുറച്ച് ദിവസമായിട്ട് ഉണ്ടാട്ടൊന്നുമില്ല, പിന്നെ മുഖം വല്ലാണ്ടിരുന്നപ്പോൾ ചോദിച്ചതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അവന് അങ്ങോട്ട് നീറ്റ് പോയി.
ഞാൻ ഒന്ന് നോക്കട്ടെ, പോരാ.
എനിക്കറിയില്ലടാ, എനിക്കൊന്നും മനസ്സിലാവണല്ല. ഇവിടെ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു പ്ലാനുകളുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ എനിക്ക് മാത്രം എനിക്കെന്താ ചെയ്യണ്ടെന്ന് പോലും അറിയില്ല. ഒന്നും ചെയ്യാനും പറ്റണല്ല, ഒന്നിനോടൊരു താല്പര്യമില്ല.
ഇത്രയൊക്കെ നിന്റെ മനസ്സിലുണ്ടായിട്ടാണ് നിന്നും പറയാറുന്നത്. നമ്മളൊക്കെ നിന്റെ കൂട്ടുകാരന്മാരല്ലേടാ, ആരെങ്കിലും ഒരാളോട് പറഞ്ഞൂടെ? ഇങ്ങനെ ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് വിഷമിച്ചിരുന്നിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല, എല്ലാവരും ഒരേപോലെ ആയിരിക്കണമെന്നില്ലടാ. നീ വെറുതെ ആലോചിച്ചു കൂട്ടല്ലേ, എഴുന്നേക്ക്, നീ വാ. ഒന്നൊന്നേ പട്ടം പിടിച്ചത്. നീ ഇതൊന്ന് പിടിച്ച്. ബാക്കറി മതി. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വേണ്ട, നീ ഒരു കാര്യം ചെയ്യും, നീ ഇവിടെ ഒന്ന് നീ നൂല് പിടിക്കും. നീ ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു.
എനിക്കറിയില്ല,
ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാ, നീ പറഞ്ഞു.
എനിക്കറിയത്തില്ല.
എടാ നീ നിക്കടാ. എടാ ഇല്ലില്ല, പിടിക്ക്, വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യും. എടാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാ, നീ ചെയ്. എടാ എന്നാ പിടിച്ചോ, എന്നാ.
ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലടാ, എനിക്കറിയില്ല.
നീ വന്നേ, നീ ഈടാ. നമ്മളെ നൂല് പിടിച്ചോണ്ടിരുന്ന പട്ടം പൊന്തൂല, നൂലൊന്ന് വിട്ടുകൊടുത്താൽ മതി, അത് പൊന്തിക്കോളും. അത് മാത്രമല്ല, അതെത്തുന്ന അടുത്ത് എത്തിക്കോളും. നീ പിടിക്ക്, നൂല് പിടിക്ക്, പിടിക്ക്, വേഗം ചെല്ല്. നൂല് പിടിച്ചു വെക്കരുതേ, പിടിച്ചു വെച്ചാലാ പ്രശ്നം. അതെ, പട്ടത്തിന്റെ മാത്രമൊന്നല്ല,
എല്ലാത്തിലും അങ്ങനെ.
Dignitaries and students, please note, the film we just saw is titled Pattam. It is an awakening story of an anxious person who is confused about what he needs in life. He's brought back to the light when his friend makes him realize the valuable lesson of letting go. Dignitaries and students, please note, we have the last film from the public category titled Dhruv. I repeat, the last film from the public category titled Dhruv. Can we have a huge louder round of applause?
நைஸ் கைலாஷ், நல்ல இடத்துல தான் வீடு வாங்கியிருக்க.
தேங்க்ஸ் திரு. ஆமாம், நீ எப்படி இருக்கிற?
நான் நல்லா தான் இருக்கேன். என்ன திடீர்னு என்னாச்சு?
ஒன்றும் இல்லை, இந்த ஆக்ஷனுக்கு அப்புறம் நீ ரொம்ப லோவாக இருக்கிறன்னு எனக்கு தோணுச்சு.
அப்படியெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை கைலாஷ். லுக் at me, I'm completely healed.
Dhruv, it's not just the external injuries. இவ்வளோ பெரிய ஆக்சிடென்ட்க்கு அப்புறம் you might be facing some trauma. But remember, we are here for you. நீ எப்போ என்ன வேணாலும் என்கிட்ட பேசலாம்.
கைலாஷ், you need to chill. நான் தான் சொல்கிறேன்ல, நான் அந்த விஷயத்தை பற்றி அன்றைக்கே ஃபுல்லாக மறந்துட்டேன்.
நைஸ் மச்சா, I'm glad.
I was lying. அந்த விஷயத்தை பற்றி எதுவுமே நான் மறக்கல. I'm thinking about it each and every second. Sometimes எனக்கு தோணும், எல்லா தப்பும் என்னால தான். Okay. Let's think, Dhruv. நீ எல்லா தப்பு உன்னால தான் நினச்சிட்டு இருக்கல, அது தப்பு. அன்னைக்கு என்ன நடந்துச்சுன்னு கொஞ்சம் நல்லா யோசி. ஹே ஹே, என்ன பண்ற?
என்ன?
நீ வண்டி ஓட்டுற கண்டிஷனில் கிளியராக இல்லை. சும்மாரு, நான் கேப் புக் பண்ணுறேன், கேபில் போகலாம்.
நான் ஃபுல்லாக டைட்டாக இருக்கிற சரி, நீ ஓகே தானே? ஓட்டு.
பாரு மச்சான், நான் உன் அளவுக்கு குடிக்கல, பட் 10 to I'm drunk. வேணாம், இட்ஸ் நாட் சேஃப். நம்ம கேபில் போகலாம்.
மச்சான், கேபில் போனால் நைட்டு ஃபுல்லு வண்டி இங்கே இருக்கோடா. காலையில் எனக்கு வேலை இருக்குது, பக்கத்தில் தானேடா, ஓட்டுறா.
கேட்க மாட்டல? சரி வா. பாத்தியா, இதுல உன் தப்பு எங்க இருக்கு? நீ எவ்வளவு சொல்லி அவன் கேட்கல. நித்தனோட சாவுக்கு நீ காரணம் கிடையாது. இட் வாஸ் an accident. Remember that. Okay. அது எப்படி ப்ரோ ஓகே ஆகும்? காரணம் கிடையாதா? என்ன சொல்றீங்க? நீங்க தான் முழு காரணமே. அன்னைக்கு நீங்க அந்த வண்டி ஓட்டாம இருந்திருந்தா இந்த ஆக்சிடென்ட்டே நடந்திருக்காது. த்ரூவ், டோன்ட் லிசன் டு ஹிம். ஹி இஸ் ஈவில். எவ்ரிவன் இஸ் ஈவில் இன் திஸ் வேர்ல்ட். சம் ஜஸ்ட் டோன்ட் ஷோ இட். த்ரூவ், யூ ஆர் ஈவில். உங்களோட ஃப்ரெண்டோட சாவுக்கு நீங்க தான் காரணம். யூ நீட் டு எண்ட் யுவர் லைஃப். த்ரூவ், அவன் சொல்றதை கேட்காதீங்க. நெகட்டிவ் தாட்ஸ்க்கு பவர் அதிகம். இந்த மாதிரி நேரத்தில் தான் யூ நீட் டு பி ஸ்ட்ராங். இன்னும் எத்தனை நாளைக்கு தான் த்ரூ இந்த ஒரு ரிக்ரெட்ஃபுல் வாழ்க்கையை வாழ போறீங்க? டோன்ட் யூ வாண்ட் பீஸ்? த்ரூ, நீங்க அவ சொல்றதை கேட்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டீங்க. ஸ்டாப் இட் ரைட் நவ். திங்க் த்ரூ. டோன்ட் லெட் நெகட்டிவிட்டி வின். அவன் போயிட்டான். கம் ஆன் த்ரூவ், டூ இட். I need help. சொல்லுமா.
உங்களால இருந்து எனக்கு மெடிக்கல் சீட் கிடைச்சிச்சுன்னா அம்மாவும் ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா இருக்காங்க. நித்தினா நம்ம முன்ன மாதிரியே தெரியலனா.
அதெல்லாம் பரவாயில்லம்மா, எல்லாம் நான் பார்த்துக்கிறேன். நீ நல்லா படி, சரியா?
கண்டிப்பா நான் உங்களை பெருமைப்பட வைக்கிறேன்.
சரிம்மா.
Judges and participants, please note, the movie that we just watched is titled Dhruv, a story about the battle of good against evil. Dhruv, who is going through a rough phase in his life, is in a situation to choose a side, light or darkness. With this, we've come to an end of the public screening category. Can we have a loud round of applause, please?
Dear students and participants, did you like the videos? Did you like the movies? Did you really like? Picture abhi baki hai for the students category. Yeah, we congratulate. And we will have a short break now. If anyone wants quickly to go to washroom and come, you can go now and come, because within 2-3 minutes we will begin our students category screening also. We'll give you just 2-3 minutes. Quickly come back. I know you have been occupying this place since 9:30. But then please note that this is a very, very short break, and we don't want anyone inside, any disturbance once we start screening again these movies.
So after the small break, we'll have to ask our Dr. Ashish K.
Yeah, so once he comes back.
Ask how's the Josh. She's so afraid.
Sushi.
Kindly settle down. We will begin in a minute. Please settle down. Volunteers, kindly call back all those who are standing out inside. We will close the doors before we begin the screening.
Should I ask Dr. Rajesh sir to actually come, or would you want me to ask you guys? Which one?
I will just.
Okay, fine.
Before we go to the student category screening,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there.
How?
Students, I request you to please settle down as we'll be beginning shortly. Students, please settle down and maintain decorum. Students, please settle down. We'll be beginning shortly. Students, please settle down. We shall begin with the screening of the student category films. Students, kindly settle down. Before we proceed with the screening of the student category films, I now call upon our second member of the jury, Mr. Rajesh PI, to please address the gathering. Please have a loud round of applause.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. I'm absolutely speechless. I did not expect the quality that was visible so far. It was simply, to put in words, mind-blowing experience to watch such good short films so far. I'm primarily a theatre practitioner. I wear many caps. I'm an actor in cinema. I'm a theatre coach, a trainer. A lot of actors in the industry get in touch with me. And in India, there is like in the West, people say, oh, I went for an acting workshop, established actors. And people consider it's normal. Wow, wonderful, fantastic. You're established and still you're going for an acting course and stuff like that. In India, unfortunately, a lot of actors don't want to be named. So I'm under no liberty to mention any names. And what I observe is that it's a stigma, okay? When they come into for a course or to iron out certain creases. One of the fundamental things in my work is I've always approached is, I've told people is that it's okay, you can become a great actor, phenomenal actor, all that is fine. But I think the emphasis should be on becoming a better human as well. So you use this art to become a better human. So many of you here are doing short films. You come here to watch. Maybe some of you have just come here as an audience. What I feel is, can this create a shift in us? Can this create a change in us? Whatever it is. It could be a small shift. It could be a shift in terms of, hey, I will take help. Hey, I know somebody who's in distress. Maybe I'll make that call to that person. Hey, I will be there for someone else. Whatever it is. Because I feel that with such a unique, amazing initiatives done by Father and his team, I think that would be really remarkable. I won't take more time of yours because I know it's a short film festival. Therefore, I'll keep this short. Thank you very much, and I look forward to watching more good content over here. Thank you.
Without further delay, we shall proceed with the screening of the student category films. Guys, can I have some noise for student category, please? Come on. The student category. So for our first screening, we have Bruno. I repeat, dignitaries and students, our first film titled Bruno. Students, please maintain silence.
My name is Jennifer, and this is my story. Like everyone's life, my life also has ups and downs. And this last 1 year was all about downs. But somehow, I learned to live by accepting reality. He was the best person I have ever met in my life. With him, life felt like a dream, but now he has become a dream. He called me Jane. I lost the only friend I have, and what worse than that can happen to anyone. He was the savior of my soul. No one could ever love me like he did. No one could ever understand me like he did. When your own parents were busy with their own lives, he was the only way to my happiness. With him, life flowed with so much ease. And everything ended in just a fraction of seconds. I used to sit inside my locked room for hours. Suicidal thoughts and whatnot have crossed my mind. I was never able to tell him what he meant to me, what I felt for him, and how much I loved him. And now I won't ever be able to tell him all of this. He faded away like a memory. Even when he was not here, all my eyes wanted to see was him. But like they always say, life goes on, and so shall I. And someone else become my reason to live. They say humans are the best creations of God. No, it's a lie. But animals are. They never talk, but always make people smile. Their heart is far more pure than that of humans. But no one was there to hold me, to give me a shoulder to cry. A only speechless animal was there. And now he understood me. They never argue. They never pass judgment. They never hurt you like the most humans do. So now let me introduce you to the person who saved me, who loved me, and who cared me. The reason why I'm still alive. It's Bruno. Now I'm living, breathing, smiling, and laughing. I learned how to live without him. It felt difficult, but later, with time, need for him started to fade. And I started a new life, a new beginning with my new friend.
Dignitaries and students, please note, the film we just watched is titled Bruno. The film Bruno is a story of a young girl named Jennifer who lost her only friend in an accident. After being depressed and feeling lost for a long time, Jennifer finds her reason to live, and that reason is Bruno, her pet dog. Speaking of Bruno, how many of you have dogs here? All right, that's great. I'm laughing at my own fate. These people are laughing at me.
Dear students and participants, we have a small technical glitch which is happening within a minute. Meanwhile, any of the participants from the public category would like to come and say something, speak about your movie, share your experience. It will be nice. The world's best psychiatrists, Dhruv, Pattam, Chaya, any of the members, any of the team people. Give a good round of applause. But who is coming? No, he is a volunteer. Maybe we can invite Team Dhruv. I went personally to thank him, appreciate him, because I liked his character and acting. Welcome.
Good morning to one and all present here. Firstly, I would like to thank the entire management, teachers, staffs for keeping this event open for the public also, because I'm not a student. So for me to get an opportunity like this is something I would always hope for. And thank you, sir. Thank you, the management. Thank you, Student Council, for giving us this chance. So yeah, as everyone says, mental health it's become something which is very common in this generation, and not many people talk about it. So I really appreciate for the management for giving us that as the team. So I could also think up like something creativity, but also which would stick up to the issue. So for everyone or anyone going through bad things or who's not in a good state of mind, I would like to say make positivity win. Thank you.
Thank you, Dhruv. Okay, so we hear that the technical issue is fixed. Are we ready for the next one? So the next movie is titled Uttara Dakshin. Judges and participants, please note Uttara Dakshin.
ಇವತ್ತು ಲೇಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ಏನ್ರೋ ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಏನೋ ಮುಟ್ಟೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕೇನೋ ನೀನು? ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸಕ್ ಬರಲ್ವಾ?
ಯಾಕೋ ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
ಏನೋ ಹೊಡಿತೀಯ ಈಗ? ಮುಟ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸೋ ನೋಡೋಣ.
ನಿನ್ ಯೋಗ್ಯತೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಚಲನಚಿತ್ರ ಫಿಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಹೀರೋಗೆ ಲವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಹುಚ್ಚಿಡಿದು, ಇವನ್ಗೆ ಲವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಹುಚ್ಚು.
ನನ್ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ವಿಷಯ ಬರಬೇಡ.
ಹೇಗಿದೆಯಮ್ಮ ಸುಷ್ಮಾ? ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆಂಟಿ. ಅಮ್ಮ ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಹೌದು ಆಂಟಿ, ಅಮ್ಮ ತೀರ್ಕೊಂಡು 2 ವಾರ ಆಯ್ತು. ತುಂಬಾನೇ ನೆನಪಾಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಯಾಕೋ ಒಂಟಿ ಜೀವನ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಿದೆ. ಒಬ್ಳೇ ಇರೋಕೆ ಸಂಕಟ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಹಲೋ ಮಗ, ಎಣ್ಣೆ ತಗೊಂಬಾರೋ, ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಕೋಣ. ಏನು ಎಣ್ಣೆನೆ ತಂದಿಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾಕೋ ಏನಾಯ್ತು
ಮಗ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ನೀನು ಒಂಥರ ಆಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದು ನಿಂಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಇದು ಬರೀ ಮೂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋ, ಮುಚ್ಚಿಡ್ಬೇಡ.
ತಗೋ, ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋದ್ಯಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೋ ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ನಿಜ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ?
ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು, ನಾನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ನೀನ್ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕಲಿಯೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ? ನೋಡು ಸುಷ್ಮಾ, ಇದು ಹುಡುಗಾಟಿಕೆ ವಿಷಯ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಛೇ, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಇರೋರು ಎಣ್ಣೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೇನೋ? ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ನೀನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನೇ ಅಮ್ಮ ಬಿಡ್ತು ಅನ್ನು. ಸರಿ, ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ.
ನಾನು ನಿನ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿನ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ.
ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ, ನಿನ್ನ ನೀನ್ ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಕಲಿ. ಅಮ್ಮ.
ಏನು ಅಮ್ಮನ? ಏ ಸುಷ್ಮಾ, ಸುಷ್ಮಾ, ಸುಷ್ಮಾ.
ಅಣ್ಣ.
ಹಲೋ
ಹಲೋ
ಹಲೋ, ನಿನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ತಾನೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ನಲ್ಲೋ, ಆಗಿ ನೆನಪಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ನಾ?
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡೋ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ದಾಗೆ ನಾನು ನಾಳೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟ್ಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನೋ.
ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ, ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಏನಮ್ಮ?
ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ.
ಯಾಕಮ್ಮ, ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಣ್ಣ, ನಂಗೆ ನಾಳೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು.
ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್? ಯಾಕೆ?
ನಿನ್ನ ನೀನ್ ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಕಲಿ. ನಾನು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ದ್ವಿಧ್ರುವಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಅಳತೆ ಆಳತೆ ಊಹನೀಯ. ಮಾನಸಿಕ ರೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮುಖ್ಯವೋ, ಸ್ನೇಹ, ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಧೈರ್ಯ, ಭರವಸೆ ತುಂಬಿರುವ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆಯ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಯು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಉತ್ತರ ಧ್ರುವದಿಂ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಧ್ರುವಕ್ಕೆ ಚಲಿಸುವ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಚಕ್ರವೇ ದ್ವಿಧ್ರುವಿ, ಬೈಪೋಲಾರ್.
Judges, please note, the movie that we watch now is titled Uttara Dhruvadin Dakshina Dhruvake. This movie is about a girl going through melancholy and a boy dealing with mania. Their struggle is being described here and the need for their psychological help. Next up, we have Trapped.
What is this mess, Ria? Why can't you just clean your stuff up? It's really not that hard.
That's the thing, right? I don't care.
He's obviously acting up, bro. Coaster. It's right there. Why can't you just use it? You have an issue with cleaning. Go clean your own room. See, everything. You're being too dramatic. Can't you just make it stop? Make it stop? Do you know what it does to me, Ria? Of course you won't understand. My own parents did. I don't obsessively clean around every day because I enjoy doing it. I feel like if I don't do it, I can't go ahead with my day. I feel suffocated in my own body with my own thoughts. You will never get it because you don't know about people like me. You can't even explain it because everything is a joke to you.
Calm down, Satya. You're just overreacting. Snap out of it, man. You don't look like you have a feeling. You're just being irrational. You need to calm down.
I want to come over and clean my house.
Just calm down. And how did that make you feel?
Like it wasn't me. I wasn't in control of my own thoughts. It was like someone else was telling me to put my hand in that boiling milk. I'm not a violent person. I don't want to hurt my friend. I don't have to check the locks in the stove multiple times. Why do I wash my hands so much? Can you see how red it's gotten? I know my boyfriend won't leave me if I jump the red light. I know my parents won't die if I don't make my bed. And I definitely don't want to throw your cat in the river. In fact, I want to make sure none of those things happen. It's like I've started to fear my own thoughts so much that I stopped doing everything a normal person does. I don't cook anymore. I let other people drive. And I don't even go out as much. Because I'm scared if I do, I'll run over someone. I hate that. I wish I could stop all of this somehow.
Don't try to stop them. The more importance you give your thoughts, the more meaning they'll hold. Don't give them that meaning. Let them pass. Friends and family may not understand what you're going through, but they only want what's good for you, right? So make them understand. Make them aware of your needs, thoughts, and emotions. Because no matter what happens, you should always be there for you.
Dignitaries and students, please note, the film we just watched is titled Trapped. The film Trapped is about a young adult in her early 20s who lives with a roommate. As someone who's diagnosed with OCD, our protagonist tries to navigate mundane daily life. This film sheds lights for people who are unaware of the impact that OCD has on life. OCD stands for Obsessive Compulsive Disorder. Film, we see the two roommates fighting over the cleanliness in their rooms. Fortunately, the same thing happens with my roommate. Can't name him for obvious reasons.
Show me the phone. They finished charging. Give.
Go ahead.
Mike.
Go ahead.
The next film is titled Mugiyada Mantana.
ಸೂರ್ಯ ನೆತ್ತಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು ಇಂದು ಮಲ್ಗೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಲೇ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹೋದನ್ ಮನೇಲಿ ಅದು ಏನಂತಾರೋ.
ಗೋವಿಂದ ಉತ್ತಿಷ್ಠ ಗರುಡಧ್ವಜ ಉತ್ತಿಷ್ಠ ಕಮಲಾಕಾಂತ ತ್ರೈಲೋಕ್ಯಂ ಮಂಗಳಂ ಕುರು.
ನಿಮ್ಮಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ದಾರ ನಾವು ನಂಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಗಳೇ. ತಗೋ ಕುಡಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಅಂತ ಹೀಗೆ ಇರೋದು ನೋಡು. ಅಯ್ಯೋ
ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅರ್ಧ ದಾರಿಲೇ ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ದೆ. ಏನೇ ಆಯ್ತು ನಿನ್ಗೆ? ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದವಳು ನೀನು ಇವಾಗ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೂ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೊತೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದವಳು ಇವಾಗ ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆನೂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ತಟ್ಟಲನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಕಲ್ ತೀರ್ ಹೋಗಿ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಾಯ್ತು. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಿನ್ ಮನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೂ ಏನೋ ಇದೆ. ಆಂಟಿ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರನಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಬಾರ್ದೇನೆ ಮಾರಾಯ್ತಿ.
ಹಾಗೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೇ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಲೇ, ನಿನ್ನ 5 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಐ ನೋ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓಕೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ನೀನು ನೋಡೋಕೆ ನಂಗೂ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಂಟಿಗೂ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇನೇ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಬಾರ್ದಾ? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳೆ.
ಹೊರಗೋಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ. ಎಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಹಿಂಗಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಪ್ಪು? ಅಪ್ಪ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲಿಂದ ನನಗೇನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂದರೆ ಡೇ ಬೈ ಡೇ ರಾಹುಲ್ ಕಟ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವನಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ದೂರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡೆ. ನನಗೆ ಓದೋಕ್ಕೂ ಮನಸ್ಸಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಮ್ಮನ ಹತ್ರ ಹೇಳೋಣ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇವಳು ಕಷ್ಟ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾದರೂ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಹುಡುಕ್ಲೇಬೇಕು. ಬನ್ನಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್, ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಇವಳೆ.
ಹೋ, ಹಾಯ್ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ, ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಐಮ್ ಫೈನ್ ಸರ್.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ನಾನೀಗ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಪೂರ್ವಿಕಾ?
ಶೋರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್.
ಹೇಳಿ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ, ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಬನ್ನಿ ಪೂರ್ವಿಕಾ. ಏನ್ರಿ ಪೂರ್ವಿಕಾ, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನೇನು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡು ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ.
ಸಿಂಟಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಬಂತು.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಗೋಬಹುದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನವರೆಗೂ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದ್ರಿ?
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಕೇಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ.
ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ನ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್. ನಿಮ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ತರ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಫೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಶಿ ಇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಯರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಎಮೋಷನ್, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ ಫೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಎರಡು ಲಿಂಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದೆರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಈಗಿನ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ದೆ, ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ನ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ ಹೀಗಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಮೆಡಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇದೆಯಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್?
ಹಾ ಪೂರ್ವಿಕಾ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ವರ್ಡ್.
ಏನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅದು?
ಸೋಷಲೈಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಆತ್ಮೀಯತೆಯಿಂದ ಬೆರಿಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರಿಗಾಗ್ತಿರೋ ಅಂತ ನೋವು ಕಷ್ಟಗಳನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಹಂಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಯೋಗ, ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಐ ನೋ ಇಟ್ ಸೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬೋರಿಂಗ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಹರ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಬೆಟರ್.
ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಸರಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್? ಇದೇ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನಾ?
ನೋಡಿ ಪೂರ್ವಿಕಾ, ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ನೆಸ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ರು ಸ್ಯಾಡ್ನೆಸ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟಿಲ್ದೆ ದೊಡ್ಡವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದಾರ, ಈ ಜೀವನ ಒಂದು ಮುಗಿಯದ ಮಂಥನ.
The movie that we just watched is titled Mugiyada Mantana. This is a short film that is based on how stress or feeling sad is misunderstood as depression in the current generation.
Dear students, we also have amongst us our very own alumni, Siddhi Mahajan Katti. I don't know how many of you will know her. She's quite popular. She's even acted in movies, and she also has her own company, Music. Okay, she works for the company, but of course she's a very talented student. We're quite proud, and we're very happy to have another alumni with us. Please welcome Siddhi.
Hi guys, this is the SJCC crowd. Can I that's much better. Hi, how are you all doing? Sorry? Okay, superb, amazing. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm here for the college. This college has given me an amazing platform, and I'll always cherish this moment of being in college. Like everybody comes up here and then they talk about, cherish this moment, these years will pass by within a jiffy and you won't know. I'm about to say the same things. It's no different. Adulting is very, very difficult, but enjoy these moments. SJCC gives you that platform to be the best version of yourself, okay? And this is the platform. So do not miss out on any opportunity that you get in college. It's just marvelous and it's amazing. I am here as part of the film festival that's happening, correct? Yeah. Thank you so much for inviting me. I delayed the entire process of saying that, okay, I can make it here, but nevertheless, I made it here. Any questions that you guys have? Like we can take 3 questions and we'll probably get it back to the jurors. I'm so sorry for taking your time. Thank you. Any questions? Thank you. I love you too. Okay. Apart from we love you in Anandam and I love you too, is there any other question? Okay, no questions about Joseph's? Sorry? Come on guys, you can just raise your hand up and then ask me. I'm not going to torture you all. I'm not going to ask you what are your grades right now. Are you guys studying well? Yes. Please. I am flattered. Thank you so much. Why are you so pretty? I don't have an answer for that. But yeah. Yes. Was I a part of Hashmi Theatre Forum? Yes, I was. Yeah, but then because of my busy schedule with going up and down with my shoot and like handling the entire assignments, it was really difficult for me to be a part of it. But yes, I was a part of Hashmi Theatre. Who all are a part of Hashmi Theatre here? Amazing. You guys are doing an amazing job. The entire Bangalore knows about this club and I'm really proud of it. Okay, one last question. Anyone? Sorry? Not lived here. Stand up and ask. No, I can't really see you. Someone told me? Oh, നാട്ടിൽ എവിടെയാ? കൊച്ചി വരുന്നുണ്ടോ? Okay, thank you so much, guys. This is Siddhi signing off. I'll be here around college. You can come and like say hi to me. All the very best and enjoy this moment, okay? Once a Josephite. Love you. Bye.
Dignitaries and students, please note, we have the next film titled Saathi.
मैडम दरवाजा तो बंद कीजिए। असली गाने तो मैडम हमारे जमाने में होते हैं।
और बेटा सब कुछ ठीक है? हाँ हाँ, ये लीजिए गुरुजी। चलो बेटा अब चलते हैं। जी गुरुजी, आइए मैं आपको नीचे छोड़ाती हूँ।
वक्त की जिंदगी चंद
Hindu
मैडम आ गए घर।
वक्त की कैद में जिंदगी है मगर वक्त की कैद में जिंदगी है मगर चंद घड़ियाँ यही है जो आजाद है इनको खोकर मेरी जाने जा उम्र भर ना तरसते रहो आज जाने की ना जाने की जिद ना करो।
Dignitaries and students, please note, the film we just watched is titled Sathi. This movie tries to portray and highlight the kind of trauma one goes through after the loss of a loved one. It shows how today's generation tends to cling to a certain type of music or story to fill a certain void inside them. Can we have a loud round of applause? Up next, we have title project Homo Sapiens. Dignitaries and students, please note, up next we have Homo Sapiens.
എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറ. എടാ എന്റെ എന്തൊന്നും കാണാൻ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ട് കാണാമല്ലോ. നീ എല്ലാ ദിവസവും ഇരിക്കുന്ന കണ്ടാലേ അറിയാൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പറ.
എന്താ പ്രശ്നം വെച്ചാൽ ഓൾറെഡി പ്രശ്നമാണ്. അതിന്റെ എനിക്ക് ക്ലാസ്സിൽ വരാനോ നിങ്ങളുടെ ആരും ഇല്ലാനോ ഒന്നും തോന്നും. അതെന്തായാലും എനിക്കറിയില്ല. പക്ഷെ എന്റെ കൺട്രോളിലല്ല. അതെങ്ങനെ മാറ്റണം, അതെങ്ങനെ മാറുന്നു എനിക്കറിയില്ല. എല്ലാം എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ശരിയാവും ശരിയാണെന്ന് നിൽക്കുന്നു. ശരിയാവും. അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് ഞാൻ ആലോചിച്ച് ഒരു പ്രശ്നമായിട്ട് അതൊക്കെ ആലോചിക്കാതെ ക്ലാസ്സുകളും മൊമെന്റ്സ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ലൈഫ് നടക്കുന്ന വേറെ നല്ല മൊമെന്റ്സ് ഒക്കെ ആലോചിച്ചാകുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ അത് മാറി ഇത് അത് ആലോചിച്ചിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. അത് നമ്മുടെ ലൈഫിലുള്ള സന്തോഷവും ഞാൻ നോക്കണം.
Dignitaries and participants, please note, the film that we watch now is titled Homo Sapiens. Behind every smile, there is a person who has a story to tell and fighting a battle within. The next film is titled Matadu O Manave.
ಕೆಲವು ಸಮಯ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಬದುಕಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಣ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕಾರಣ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಕಥೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕೆಲವರು ನನ್ನ ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸೇವ್ ಮೀ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹಲೋ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮೀ, ನಿಮ್ಗೇನು ತಲೆಗಿಲಿ ಕೆಟ್ಟಿದ್ಯಾ? ಯಾರ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೇನ್ರಿ?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ. ಆದರೆ ನೀವು ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಥರ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮೀ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹೆಲ್ಪಾ? ಬಾಯ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ರಿ. ಯಾವುದೋ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸಿಂದ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಹುಚ್ಚಿನ ಥರ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀ, ನಂಗೆ ಈ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ರೀ, ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಡೈಲಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವೇ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನನಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಬಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ.
ನನ್ನ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಬಸ್ ಏನು
ಈ ಥರ ಬಸ್ ಜೋಕಿಣಿ ತುಂಬ ದಿನ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲ, ಏನಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಮು? ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹಾಂ, ಇಸ್ ದ ಸಮನ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್? ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಯಾರಿಗಾದರೂ
ಮನೆ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಇದ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಿದ್ದವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
ನೀವು ಇವಾಗಲೂ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Sometimes it's better not to know, ma'am. It'll hurt less.
ನಂಗೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ. ನಿಮಗೆ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಸಿಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರದವರು ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರು ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತಾರೋ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ಬೆಟರ್.
Peace of mind. ಅದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್? when I'm with constant war with myself. ನಾವು ಯಾರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿಸ್ತೀರೋ ಅವರೇ ಅಲ್ವೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನೋವು ಕೊಡೋದು.
ಇವಾಗ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು?
ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ದ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಮೀ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಫೀಲ್ ಬೆಟರ್.
ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ದುಃಖದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ. ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಒಳಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಓಡ್ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋಗೋಣ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಫಿಲ್ ಯೋರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ವಿತ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವಿಟಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ವೋ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಲೈಫಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬೀಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣನೂ ನಾವೇ, ಮೇಲ್ ಎದ್ದು ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣನೂ ನಾವೇ.
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ರಲ್ವಾ, ನೀವು ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆನೇ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ನಂಗೆ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಇನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಅಂತ ಚಿನ್ನ? ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದಿನ ಹೋಗ್ಲೇಬೇಕಿತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಲವ್ ಯು.
ತರುಣ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸು. ತರುಣ್ ಶ್ರುತಿ ಡೆತ್ತಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಈಸ್ ಮೆಂಟಲಿ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಲಿ hallucinating about Shruti. But through Shruti's hallucination, he was feeling strong and was doing better. ಆದರೆ ಅವರ ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರುತಿ ಡೆತ್ನ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವತ್ತು when he was running from Shruti's funeral, he lost his stability and had a panic attack and lost his memory temporarily. ಆದರೆ ಬಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪಲ್ಲಿ he hallucinated about Shruti and felt better. In fact, he was talking to himself at the bus. From now on, he has to work on himself and pick himself up. He is mentally very ill. That is the only thing that can save him. He has to take all the steps, be it counseling, medication, exercising or therapy. Because life-ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬೀಳಕ್ಕೂ ಕಾರಣ ನಾವೇನೆ, ಮೇಲೆ ಎದ್ದು ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಕಾರಣ ನಾವೇನೆ. All the best.
Dignitaries and participants, please note the film we watched is titled Matadu O Manave. Tarun is a common man who meets a stranger and asks the stranger for help. Things unfold as the conversation grows with the stranger. Next up, we have a movie titled May We Meet Again.
மச்சான் ஹெச்ஆர்எம் காஸ்ட் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் எல்லாத்துலேயும் காலி. நீ டிகிரி முடிச்ச மாதிரி தான் போ. டேய் சும்மா சொன்னேன்டா. விடு விடு, அவன் வருவான்.
One year, 3 months, 13 days ஆச்சு. பட் உன்னால மறக்க முடியல. ஏன்?
லீவ் மீ.
எல்லாரும் மறந்துட்டாங்க, உன்னால மட்டும் ஏன் முடியல?
I did nothing.
Exactly.
That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault.
That was.
That wasn't. ஓ, அப்ப அதை வச்சுதான் ஒரு வருஷமா என்ன பேய் மாதிரி டார்ச்சர் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கியா? அப்ப மார்க் எடுக்கிறது ஏன் தப்பா? ஓ, you think that was also my fault? Then kill me. Kill me. Kill.
அவன் ஃபெயிலான நல்லா சொசைட்டில செஞ்சியா? I am not a ghost or something. I am your guilt.
Kill me. Kill me. வரேன் வா.
டேய் சீக்கிரம் வாடா.
டேய் கூப்பிட்டே இருக்குமா? இப்போ வரியா இல்லையா?
டேய் இவா.
என்னையா?
இவா உனதான்.
என்ன ப்ரோ?
ஷார்ட் ஃபார்மா?
ஆமாம்.
எதை பற்றி?
மென்டல் ஹெல்த் பற்றி.
ஓ குட் ஒர்க். கண்ணி
என்னடா ஆக்ட் பண்ண கூப்பிட்றாங்களா?
சேச்சா அப்பெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை. அவன் என்னங்க பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கா?
மச்சான் சும்மா அவன் அங்கேயே இருக்கட்டும்.
என்னாச்சு?
நேற்று அம்மா சொன்னாங்க ஸ்வீட் கொடுக்க வந்தா தட்டி விட்டு விஷம் இருக்குன்றாடா.
இப்போ கூட பாரு ரூம் லாக் பண்ணியிருக்குன்னு ரிஷா சொல்கிறா. அதை நம்பாம கீக்கு சண்டை போட்டு கோச்சிட்டு போய் அங்கே உட்காந்துருக்கா.
டேய் மென்டலி ஏதாச்சும் டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆயிருக்க போறாடா.
She's next. அவ பிரச்சனை என்னன்னு இந்த சொசைட்டி கேட்க போறது இல்ல. Because stigma is everywhere.
ஆமாண்டா.
மேட்டர் தெரியல உனக்கு.
I wasn't able to save you because I wasn't aware. But I won't let anything happen to her because now I am aware.
என்னாச்சுடா?
உங்கள்கிட்ட சொல்லலாம் புரிய வைக்க முடியாது. I have to do something.
சின்ன டைலாக்கா இருக்கு, இதை சொல்ல மாட்டியாடா?
ஏய் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சீனா?
ஆமா.
முதல் சீன் தானே? நான் பண்றேன்.
இருக்கட்டும்.
நான் ஆல்ரெடி பண்ணியிருக்கேன். நான் பண்றேன்.
ஆக்ஷன்.
ஆமாண்டா நான் நடிக்கிறேன் தான். அதை தானே ப்ரூவ் பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். வா நானே நடிக்க சொல்றேன். வா எல்லாத்தையும். நான் பைத்தியம் மாதிரி பண்றேன்னு தெரிஞ்ச உனக்கு நான் ஏன் அப்படி பண்றேன்னு தெரியல. அது எப்படி? அடுத்தவன் வலியும் வேதனையும் நமக்கு புரியாது. அடுத்தவன் பிரச்சனை என்னன்னு நமக்கு தெரியாது. ஆனா அவங்களை ஒதுக்கி வச்சு அதுல சந்தோஷப்படுறதானே நம்ம ஜென்ரேஷன். நான் நடிக்கிறேன்னு சொல்றேன்ல. உனக்கு போஸ்ட் ட்ராமாட்டிக் ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் டிசார்டர்னா என்னன்னு தெரியுமா? அதான் எனக்கு இருக்கு. ஏன் வந்தது தெரியுமா? தர்ஷன் ஒரு சூசைட். என் ஃப்ரெண்டு உனக்கும் அவன் ஃப்ரெண்டா தான் இருந்தான். அந்த இன்சிடென்ட் தான் திரும்ப 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 இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் அவன் எதுக்கு செத்தான் நீ நினைச்சிட்டு இருக்க? மார்க் எடுக்காத மென்டல் இஷ்யூல நீ கலாய்ச்சிட்டு இருக்கிய. அதே மென்டல் இஷ்யூல அந்த ப்ரெஷர்ல மார்க் எடுக்கலன்னா நீ ஃபெயிலியர்னு சொன்ன சொசைட்டியோட ப்ரெஷர்ல செத்தான்டா. டிப்ரெஷன் வந்து அவன் செத்ததும் இதனாலதான். உனக்கு இப்ப என்ன? நான் ஆக்ட் பண்றேன். அதான திரும்பி பாக்குறேன். டேய் நான் ஆக்ட் பண்றேன்டா. எனக்கு எந்த பிரச்சனையும் கிடையாது. Hey Trisha, you know what? I'm just seeking your attention. Please give me some. போதுமா? இதுவும் ஆக்டிங் தான். இல்ல சத்தியமா எனக்கு தெரியலடா உன்னை எப்படி நம்ப வைக்கிறதுன்னு. பிரச்சனை உடம்புலனா காட்டிடலாம், ஆனா எனக்கு பிரச்சனை இங்க இங்க. போங்கடாடி. Ruby, I know what you're going through. Hey, there's nothing to embarrass, okay? Trust me, we can overcome that. இதே மாதிரி ஒருத்தர் அவன் கூட இருந்திருந்தா இன்னும் அவன் உயிரோடு இருந்திருப்பான். Maybe meet again.
Dignitaries and students, please note, the film we just watched is titled May We Meet Again. The film touches upon suicidal tendencies, PTSD, and hallucination through different chapters. Dignitaries and students, please note, the next film is titled Be You.
Boys, what's up? Hey man, long time. Yeah, long time. Harry, hey. How long man? Hey, 6 months I think, something like that. How are you doing?
Hey, forget how is doing. How is chicken doing there?
Hey, what? Chicken is dead or what?
Barbecue is right.
Yeah?
Barbecue is right.
Obviously. How much did you pay for it? Hey, price nothing, that's just 350.
Yeah, you're actually paying the whole thing.
Okay guys, let's focus on fire. I've been working on this for 15 minutes, zero progress. Thinking as if you're some scientist or what. Just learn it.
You should know how to do all this.
Yeah. I'll show you. Yeah. Yeah, it'll take some time. It will take some time.
Okay, fine. Let it be there. We'll have some drinks.
Yeah, sure. Guys, how's your college life and stuff, man? Going good, again. Yeah. Going good, sir. How about you, George?
It's really awesome now. We got very few friends if there are not more people. Many people are not there. It's really good.
This time the crowd is pretty good. You can vibe with them. They're not really into all those stuff, but they're pretty good. You can chill with them. I like them.
Now we just got 4 people. And we sit together, we just roam around. Actually, I'm enjoying this college because of those people.
Except, it's been so long since I actually want to go to college because of the people around me, right? That's good.
Look, every day you feel excited. Okay, today when I go to college,
yeah.
I just go around and chill with them.
What about you? How are your friends? Yeah, it's good. It's nice.
They follow the rules.
Oh, come on. Hey, what's up, da? Doing good. Hey, yeah. You're now also doing what? You'll be there. Where? Tomorrow? Bring him behind the gate. Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, we'll just beat him up. We'll just make sure his mother will push her on the Me, bad. I'm just hanging out with my homies. Yeah, we just got it for cheap price. I mean, you're talking about me, I have contacts. I'll get. Yeah, but see you then, Ninja.
Man, what was this thing there?
What happened to you, man?
All those bad words and what? Where you? What you're doing? You're between coke and sitting.
Hey, what happened? What was that? What happened means? No, listen. Something's not right.
Bro, you were never like this, ja?
No, sir. I was always like
this. We used time. You never used to use a single bad word and you never liked it. When other people used to use that,
what's your problem?
sometimes you used to use bad words and you.
It's like when I first came to college, it was very difficult for me to make friends. People like that, people who really understood me. So after a while, I thought that the problem was with me, not with others. So decided to change. So when I saw these people who were like super popular in college, they're getting all the girls, cheap booze, free discounts at pubs and shit, things like that. So even I also wanted things like that.
So to get into such particular groups, we just change our behaving patterns and all that.
Obviously, people need to change. Is it ready?
Chicken is ready. I'll go get it.
Leg piece mine.
Actually, yeah.
You're so sorry, got a headache also. Two sides. Yeah. See, Aaron, I think what you're going through is peer pressure. Peer pressure is when you do things that even you don't like, but you're doing it just so that you feel accepted or you feel you're a part of a group. But in the end, even that thing is not good for you. But just to feel accepted, you're doing it. But it doesn't make sense if you actually think about it.
I think the main reason people fall into this peer pressure is that they don't feel like content to be themselves. It's that they don't feel satisfied being themselves.
I actually understand what you both are trying to say. And I know it has affected my life a lot. I guess I will go back to being a person. Now I guess I don't care about whether people accept me. I'll just live my life. That's how I should do. Amen to that.
The film BU revolves around peer pressure and how the protagonist is trying to change himself to fit into different groups. Next up, we have a movie titled Swastha.
ಖುಷಿಯಾದ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ
ಯಾಕೋ ಪುಟ್ಟ ತುಂಬ ಬೇಜಾರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಏನಾಯಿತು? ಈ ನಡುವೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬ ಡಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಇರ್ತೀಯೋ?
ಖುಷಿಯಾಗ ಈ ನಡುವೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ತುಂಬ ಡಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ತುಂಬ ಬೇಜಾರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ.
ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಇರ್ತೀಯೋ?
ಖುಷಿಯಾಗ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ ಯಾಕೋ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೋ ಪುಟ್ಟ ತುಂಬ ಬೇಜಾರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ತುಂಬ ಡಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ?
ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಇರ್ತೀಯೋ?
I don't understand, sir. ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿರೋದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬನ್ನಿ, ರಜಸ್ತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ. Get some fresh air. Sure, doctor. Swasta, don't worry. Everything will be fine. I'll prescribe you some medicines. Time setting to ಸರಿ ಹೋಗಿ.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್
ಸ್ವಸ್ಥ ನೋಡಿ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಔಟ್.
ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವೇ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಗೋಡೆ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಆ ಥರ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ತಪ್ಪಲ್ವಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್?
ಯಾಕೊಂಥರ ಬೇಜಾರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಡಿ, ಏನೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
ज़्यादा टेंशन लेकर दिमाग खराब कर लियो ना तो भी I feel you are depressed.
Dignitaries and students, please note, the film we just watched is titled Swastha. The film revolves around how the protagonist hears voices leading him to feel frustration and anxiety. Dignitaries and students, please note, up next we have the film titled Do I Fit In?
Janvi, have your breakfast and go.
Hey sweetie, you are free in the evening, right? We'll go for the movie?
Yeah, okay.
Hey Bhagat, finish this assignment by tomorrow.
What?
Rishabh, get up. You're getting late for college.
I don't want to go to college.
How many days are you planning to sit at home like this?
Hey, please take some.
No, please.
No, just a little bit.
Are you out of your mind?
Are you fucking blind? How dare you touch my girlfriend?
Hey Rishabh, I'm ordering food. Do you want something?
Nothing.
junk from outside. You people cannot stay 2 days without eating outside food. And Janvi, you? What happened to your diet? All gone down the drain, huh? And I don't know what to do with this boy. Every day some or the other fight. Every day some or the other argument. Look at his clothes. I don't know what he is doing in college. Nobody listens to me in this house. Do what you want to do.
Yes. That's all anyone cares about. My weight. For everyone else, their home is the place where they feel the care, love, and affection. For me, even this is it. I don't know when will I get out of this place.
Judges, please note, the film that we just watched is titled Do I Fit In? A girl in her early 20s, struggling with body image issues, comparing herself to the societal norms of beauty and appearances. Home, where everyone finds their solace. She faces criticism from her own mother and family. Her brother, a victim of constant bullying, loses his self-confidence and succumbs his feelings within himself and is slowly drowning into depression. Up next, we have a film titled Anxiety.
Oh, hey, Sean. Oh, yeah, man, I've been great. Thank you. Thank you for asking. How about you? How you been doing?
Good here, buddy.
Yeah? That's good.
Listen, are you coming for the party?
Oh, Dhruv house party. That sounds like fun. But I have to take a rain check because I'm a little busy at the moment. Caught up with something.
See you then.
Yeah, cool, man. Bye. Hello?
Dude, Bart, stop lying to me, man. I know that something's up. Just tell me what it is. I know you're free right now. Come on.
On some days, I wake up with a cold sweat. My heart is already racing. And it's like the fear is a dementor, sucking the life out of me. Only, I don't know what I fear. Is it the fear of fear itself? Or is it a trigger? Sometimes it gets to me out of the blue. I feel like the word anxiety doesn't amplify all that it holds enough. Because no, it's not just me being stressed out or afraid. I find it hard to catch a breath. It feels like the weight of the world is on my chest, playing the bass on the highest volume possible, so as to make it hard for me to even sit up. My throat feels weird, and I feel like there's this lump, but as though something imaginary is choking me internally. But then I go to the doctor, and the reports are normal, and they say I'm all good. But then I start to wonder, is it all just in my head? And I go about my day, you know. But then on some days again, I'll be walking on the street and I suddenly can't feel my legs. Like I'm numb, or as though my legs have forgotten how to walk. It's crazy. And on some days, my stomach starts to churn and I feel lightheaded when I'm in class, or I'm just out there playing football. But my eating habits are great, and I sleep on time, so why? I don't get it. And on some days, all of it hits at once, not allowing a single part of me to get a breather. And so I just sit there with my thoughts and let it all out. I cry, because my heart would have been through a lot. It would have reached its bandwidth for the week, and hence the outburst of emotions. I love being around people. They call me the life of the party, which I still can be. And now I avoid being around them. Because what if I have a panic attack while I'm at it? What if the life of the party takes the life out of the party? I can't let that happen now, can I? And so I laugh anyway. I tell my friends that I'm doing just fine. And I keep all of this to myself, because that way I'm still the life of the party, just not in my life for now. I've mastered the art of pretending like there's nothing stabbing me internally, even when the pain is oh so intolerable. I just wish I could stay still amidst the crowd, amidst this chaos. It's almost like this little demon of a ball keeps running around in circles inside of me, trying to play me, trying to make me look like a fool. But it's hard to catch him. You never know where he's hiding or when he'll decide to throw a surprise attack. And yeah, that's precisely how I've been feeling. But I just wish I could catch him and gain control over him, you know? And I know I can, honestly. Before, if I can take it, I think I can make it. So here I am, venting this all out for the first time in front of you. Wouldn't be an exaggeration if I said that I'm already feeling better. But I'm here to catch him, and I know you can help me with that. At the end of the day, it's all just a mind game indeed, no?
Dignitaries and students, please note, the film we just watched is titled Anxiety. Anxiety disorder is a lot of things. Sometimes it's subtle. Sometimes it's oh so evident. It's like there's a little demon inside one's mind, running around in circles, slowly making its way through the throat, the legs, the stomach, the hands, and not allowing a single part of the body to feel lighter. Anxiety has tried to visually emulate these signs and the nitty-gritty of anxiety disorder. Dignitaries and participants, please note, next film is titled Stigma.
உன்கிட்ட தாண்டா ஹாய்.
ஹாய்.
நீ எப்பவுமே அப்படித்தானா?
புரியல.
இல்ல நீ எப்பவுமே இப்படிதான் குவாய்ட்டா இருப்பியா?
அப்படி இல்லை, என்கிட்ட வந்து பேசினா நான் பேசுவேன்.
சாப்பிட்டியா?
நீ?
ஓ, இந்த பேக்கை கொஞ்சம் கீழே வச்சிடலாம். உனக்கு ஏதாச்சும் பிரச்சனையா? உனக்கு கம்ஃபர்டபுளா இருந்தா என்கிட்ட சொல்லு. மனுஷனுக்கு பிரச்சனை இருந்துட்டு தான் இருக்கும். அவன் சாகும் போது தான் அது ஒன்று விட்டு போகும். உனக்கு ஏதாச்சும் பிரச்சனை இருந்தா என்கிட்ட சொல்லு. எப்பவுமே மற்றவங்க வந்து பேசணும்னு எதிர்பார்க்காது, சரியா?
ஏய், டைம் ஆச்சு. நீ என்ன வரல?
வர
ஆல்ரெடி 10 minutes லேட் நிக்கிதா.
நீ பங்க் அடிக்கல?
இல்ல.
அட போடா. ஓகே பாய்.
பாய்.
எவ்வளோ வாட்டி கால் பண்றது?
ஏய், சைலண்ட் லைன்ஸ்டா.
கீழே எல்லாம் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. சீக்கிரம் நடு.
ஹலோ மோட்டோ. ஹலோ.
ஹலோ, இன்னைக்கு எப்படி போச்சுப்பா?
ஏதோ போச்சுமா.
ஏன்பா?
எனக்கு இங்கே பிடிக்கவே இல்லைம்மா. நான் அங்கேயே படிப்பேன் இல்லை.
நீ அங்கே படிக்கிற மாதிரி நல்ல காலேஜ் நம்ம ஊரில் இல்லைப்பா. எல்லாம் உன் ஃபியூச்சருக்கு தானே. இன்னும் ஒரு 3 வருஷம், அதுக்கப்புறம் உன் லைஃப் செட்டில் ஆகிடும்.
இங்கே ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்குமா. நீ கூட இல்லைம்மா.
அதெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் இல்லைப்பா. அதை வரேங்க சார், வர நான் அப்புறமா கால் பண்ணுறேன்ப்பா.
சரிம்மா.
டேய் ஜோக்கர், பாரா பிலிப்.
டேய், இன்னும் போயிட்டு இருக்க? இரு ஏன் பதற? யூரின் தானே போயிட்டு இருந்த?
ஆமா.
யூரின் பண்ணியா இல்ல மாஸ்டர்பேட் பண்ணியாடா?
இல்ல.
பொய் சொல்லாத. மாஸ்டர்பேட் தானே பண்ண. டேபியூட்டி பண்ண தானே?
இல்ல.
ஸோ நீ யூரின் பண்ண, மாஸ்டர்பேட் பண்ணல. யூரின் பண்ண, மாஸ்டர்பேட் பண்ணல. மாஸ்டர்பேட் தானே பண்ண. ஃபிளிப் எல்லாம் பண்றதில்ல.
நான் பண்ணலடா. டேய்
பண்றதில்ல.
ப்ராமிஸ் நான் பண்ணலடா.
முதல்ல கை சொல்றியா? வா, கிளாஸ் பூரா சொல்ற. வா, மாஸ்டர்பேட்.
வாடா.
விட்றா
ப்ளீஸ் டா.
விட்றா.
நான் எதுவும் பண்ணல.
விட்டுறேன்.
நான் பண்ணல. ப்ளீஸ், நான் எதுவும் பண்ணல.
சரி விடு, சொல்ல மாட்டேன், விடு.
எடுமா மா எடுமா.
டேய் பிலிப், விஷயம் தெரியுமா? இன்னைக்கு தான் வந்துட்டாடா. டிப்ரெஷன் ஆண்டா, சூசைட் பண்ணிக்கிட்டா. எப்பவுமே சிரிச்சுட்டே இருந்தாடா. டேய், அவள் வீட்டுக்கு போயிட்டுருக்க வரியா?
நீங்கள் போங்க.
She was the only person who listened to you, da.
அது பொண்ணு சசிச்சுடா. அது பொண்ணு பற்றி கேட்டு சொல்றா. அது பொண்ணு ப்ரெக்னென்ட் ஆகிச்சாமா.
நிச்சயமாவா?
அதை தான் சூசைட் பண்ணிக்கிச்சான்.
முக்கியா யார் அது?
முறிச்சியா? இது என்ன பண்ணான்னு தெரியுமா?
பண்ணா
நான் எதுவும் பண்ணல.
நேத்து பாத்ரூம்ல மாஸ்டர்பேட் பண்ணியிருந்தான்டா. அவன் மூஞ்ச பார்க்கணுமே எனக்கு.
Jury, please note, the film that we just watched is titled Stigma. Stigma focuses on how society can have a huge impact on one's mental health. With this, we come to the end of... I now request Father Bala to escort the dignitaries onto the stage.
Before the judges come up to the stage, I would like to invite Ashwini ma'am to speak about her feelings about, I told you, I introduced you that she is the mental health expert that we have, very, very reputed mental health expert, to share her views and her message to all of us.
I know that hungry people are angry people, so I'm going to keep it this, very short. So very good afternoon to all of you. Let me not even miss 30 seconds of walking up the stage, right? Okay. So good afternoon. And I think after watching 17, brilliant movies, words need to be limited, right? And I remember the principal at the beginning, he wished the judges the very best of luck, not the participants. And I then wondered, why is he doing that? And I now realize with 17 brilliant movies, we, the judges, definitely had a very tough time in choosing, who's going to be the winner. As cliche as it might sound, I think each of those 17 movies accomplished what it was meant to, right? One, it removed the stigma. I think stigma comes in 3 different forms. One is the self-stigma, that I and you might be suffering from mental health concerns, but sometimes we may not even acknowledge to our own self, right? So self-stigma. Then we also have what is known as social stigma. What is social stigma? I might be aware that a family member or a friend might be suffering from certain mental concerns, but we do not at times acknowledge it. Worrying, what else would it mean? If I acknowledge my dad is depressed, what would that mean to me? Or if I acknowledge that my friend is addicted to substance, what next? Yeah? And then there is also institutional stigma. What is institutional stigma? Imagine you come to a class and say that, ma'am, I'm depressed. Would there be an assignment extension? Or you say that, ma'am, I'm experiencing anxiety because I had a recent breakup. Would our mom say, okay, no problem? It's difficult, right? You see, institutions, family is an institution. Educational institutions are there. Workplaces. When a movie festival of this, magnitude happens, what we are, breaking is these stigmas. Self-stigma, social stigma, and also the institution, the stigma. I'm going to just make 3 points, and I'm going to take 5 minutes. Let me not say 3 points in 1 minute, no. Yeah. The first thing is, I want each of you to ask yourself, which state of mental health am I in this moment? Yeah, there are 4 states of mental health. Just ask yourself, wherever you are, doesn't matter. We can always improve. The first one is mental wellness. If you are experiencing mental wellness, fantastic. You should just continue to be where you are. Yeah, mental wellness. The next one is no emotional distress. You're not experiencing mental well-being, but at least there is no mental distress. And then what we have is mental distress is there. It's not a mental illness yet. But then when you wake up, you could be feeling frustrated, irritated, or as you're sitting here, there might be a lot of mental distress. Now, after mental distress, there is a state of mental, what is that? Mental illness. Are you all okay with this? So we start with mental wellness, and then what do we have? No emotional distress, and then mental distress, and then what do we have? Mental illness. Now, what do you think? Where do you think majority of the population on earth are? Mental wellness? You don't think so? No mental distress? Lucky if we are here. Yeah? Mental illness? Maybe, but the majority of us are in the state of mental distress. Are you all okay with this? Now, if you saw, each of the movie definitely was not about mental wellness. Yeah? Not even no mental distress. Instead, most of the movies, in fact, I would say all the movies were about mental distress or mental illness. Now, therefore, I wish to talk about these two, yeah, in as few points as possible. Now, if at all you think there is mental illness, right? You can do a lot all by yourself, but it's very important that you reach out to mental health professionals. But the state of mental distress, no, we are neither here nor even there. This is the most confusing state. So in order to manage that, I wish to introduce to all of you a concept called psychological first aid. Are you all okay with this? I'm sure in this very building itself there is physical first aid box, right? What do you see in the physical first aid box? Bandage, then bottle, Dettol, the box is there. Sometimes when we need it, the key is lost. Have you noticed it? It's there, we've seen it, but then there's a physical injury and then sometimes the key is lost. Very similar to the physical first aid box. Can we equip ourselves to provide ourselves what? Psychological first aid. Because on a daily basis, aren't we experiencing psychological wounds, psychological injuries? We do. 2 points under what could you do if you're experiencing psychological wounds and injuries, or if you know somebody else who's experiencing psychological wounds and injuries. 2 things. 1, we need to watch out the way we are speaking to our own self. Are you all okay with this? Can you watch out the way you're speaking to your own self? I'll give you one metaphor. We say, brain is like a sponge. You tell me, on the sponge, you pour distilled water, what does it do? It absorbs. You pour gutter water, it absorbs. Somewhere there is equality, no? Our brain is like that. Whatever you feed it with, what does it do? It absorbs. I'll give one example. I'll make 3 statements. You tell me what's wrong with these statements, okay? Imagine there is a breakup. Okay? Yeah? Imagine, I'm not saying wishing, imagine there is a breakup, and then the next thought in your mind is, I shall never have you fill in the blanks. I shall never ever be happy, or I shall never find another person. This is one. Second situation. Today, you spoke to your mother. She did not understand you. You were trying to tell her something, but she had her own headaches, and then she yelled at you. Your mother didn't understand you today well. But how does her thought run? Nobody understands me, isn't it? I want you to watch out whether in your thoughts, how often do these words come? Never, everyone, no one. Then give me other overgeneralized words. Every time, no time, everyone, yeah, yavaglu, hamesha, andaru. Are you seeing these words? Your mother didn't understand you today. If you think, my mother didn't understand me today, you would still be hurt. But if you think, my mother never understands me, and it's not just my mother, nobody understands me. Have you seen? In one line, there are two overgeneralizations. Now you tell me, your sadness or anger, is it going to reduce with this thought, or is it going to worsen? It's going to get worsen. And your brain is not going to talk back and say, hey, look, your mom didn't understand you today. The moment you say, nobody understands, it's like, yes, yes, yes. Sadness is likely to become what? Depression. Anger is likely to become what? Aggression. Are you seeing how the way you talk to yourself holds the key whether you shall provide yourself psychological first aid or psychological warfare in your own mind? Are you all okay with this? Now, you might have heard of this statement, right? Affirmations. Affirmations are a way to talk to yourself. But a lot of us affirm, but we are affirming it in a manner that's not helping us. Imagine, you want to calm down, yeah? And you're angry. Many of us, you know how we affirm? We are like, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be angry. Your brain is like, shall I now make you aggressive? Are you understanding? Instead of telling our mind what you don't want, what should you say? What should you say? What you want. So never tell your brain what you don't want, because it will always, let me not say always, because that might be an overgeneralization. More likely it may think of the worst possibility. This is the first principle of affirmation. Tell your mind what you want. The second principle is, how do you form these statements? I'm going to make 3 statements. You tell me which is a better affirmation. Let's say you want to be calm. The first statement is, I am calm. Okay? Listen. The second statement is, I'm going to be calm. Okay? The third statement is, I want to be calm. Which one do you think is best? No. I'm going to ask once again, show of hands. The first statement is, I am calm. How many of you think this is a good affirmation? I am calm. Okay, very few. Okay, the second statement is, I am becoming calm. How many for this? Okay. The third one, I want to be calm. And the rest of you are hungry. Let's put it that way. Okay, what do you think? The ones who didn't raise for anything. It turns out the answer is second one. Why? Imagine you're angry, yeah? And you're telling your brain, I am calm, I am calm. Your brain is like, if anything you are a liar. Isn't it? Because you're not calm. The brain knows it. What's the problem with the third statement? I want to be calm. What's the problem? Want and need, and also when do you want? Do you want to be calm before you die? Or when you are age 70? Imagine a teacher gives you an assignment without a deadline. Will you submit it? No? Say, oh, come on. Wherever you are, God bless you. May your folk, yeah, submit. Think about it. I want to be calm. Your brain is like, this is without deadline. Let me not work on it. So I am becoming calm is any day better for the simple idea. Let's make our English teachers proud. What tense is this? Present continuous. Are you all okay with this? The first thing when you're hurt, please watch out the way you're talking to yourself. Avoid overgeneralizations and use affirmation. Now the second idea under psychological first aid is you need to connect with others. No? I think many of the movies were all about when emotionally in distress, you need to connect. How would you be? There are 4 types. Would you want to become an attacking shark when you are hurt? You're crying or you're not keeping well and somebody asks you, do you want help? Have you seen sometimes people yell and are aggressive towards the person? Would you receive help? So never be an attacking shark when you're in emotional distress. The second one, also never be an avoiding turtle. What do we know about turtles? They're slow to realize there is a problem at times. What else do we know? Yes. They take their head inside and pretend that there is no problem. Many of us might be like that here, no? When emotionally pained, block people, switch off phone, shut the door, bunk classes, sleeping is fine, but for how long without reaching out? So please do not be, what's the second one? Avoiding turtle. The third one, accommodating teddy bears. Cute. Who are these accommodating teddy bears? They have their own problem. They won't tell people. Instead, they want to listen to everybody. Is anybody like that here? Yeah, you're nodding. You have problems. You are thinking, let me not talk to anybody and burden them. Don't show at the other, avoiding turtle, attacking shark. If you are an accommodating teddy bear, please know, just like how you are there for others, maybe others are going to be there for you. If we cannot be all the 3, now all of you are hungry pandas maybe, yeah? If you cannot be any of these 3, because it's not going to help you or the other, who would you like to be? Can you think of a creature? No attacking shark, not avoiding turtle, accommodating teddy bear. Come on, yeah? Collaborating ants, yeah? What do we know about ants? Don't tell me they bite and things like that. They seek help and they, also give help, yeah? So I wish you all the very best in being those collaborative ants. When in trouble, seek help, and when others are in trouble, please give people help. Thank you so much. Thanks for your patience. Thanks, Father Bala, for connecting me with this group. And as for the film festival, went fantastic. May your tribe grow, make more films, and let's all be mental health literates. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Students, thank you so much for joining us for the first session of the day.
Students, before leaving the auditorium, kindly stay for the last 2 minutes. We would like to give you the update of the afternoon schedule. All right, please stay wherever you are.
Students, we request you to stay back just for 2 minutes while we update you on the schedule. We'll be proceeding with the felicitation, after which all of you will have a lunch break till 2:15. I repeat, all of you will have a short lunch break till 2:15. Food stalls will be located near the football ground as well as the basketball court. I request all of the students to please settle down quickly so that we can go ahead for the lunch break. I request the dignitaries to please come up on stage.
Kindly note that, guys, we have a master class arranged for filmmaking, and you know, a very, very famous artist and director in Kannada industry, Mr. S.D. Arvind, is already amidst us. He's sitting so silently there in the crowd. Can I give a good round of applause for sir? Please settle down for 2 minutes and we will have the felicitation and we will go ahead.
We thank the members of the jury for taking time of their busy schedule to join us here today for Animum. Animum is not just a platform for students to showcase their talent, but it's also a celebration of what films mean to us. I request Father Bala to felicitate the members of the jury. Can we have a loud round of applause? I now request Mr. S.D. Arvind to please facilitate our member of the jury. Can we have a loud round of applause? Thank you, students. We shall now proceed for a short lunch break. Lunch break is till 2:15. We have stalls located near the football ground as well as the basketball court. And we have a masterclass workshop conducted by Mr. S.D. Arvind. So I request all of you to please come back by 2:15 sharp. Thank you. Thank you, jury members.
Volunteers need to go with jury members with their things. Volunteers. We volunteers with jury. Quickly, take the What's the video?